Hello, and welcome back to episode 3 of Make Magnet Proud and Oxygen Not Included playthrough. In the last episode, boy, did we have some problems. Boy, did we ever have some problems. We lost a duplicate, we almost ran out of air, we had a water issue, some carbon dioxide issues, but by the end of it, we got to where we're at here, and we are okay for the most part, which is par for the course for a lot of Oxygen Not Included. You'll find yourself on the brink of a giant question mark and panicking and figuring things out, at least until you get to where you're comfortable dealing with the stress of shit almost breaking and then learning how to fix it. It's all part of the game. So, in this episode, we're going to just keep moving right along, and we're going to work on so we need to get a cook. We need to be working on our food situation. I still need another duplicate. Nicola has been pivoted from farming to researching because of Jean's death. But we did get the smart battery up, so we're not completely just pumping carbon dioxide into the base and overheating everything on time. So we need to work on coring out the main section, and I would like to move towards bristle blossoms and ranching in this episode. I do believe that that is going to be the next step. Getting all of this cored out. I'd like to get out, down through all of the tempered zone. Alt S, there we go. So I would like to get all of this cored out and possibly start blocking in the central portion, and then figuring out where we're going to be doing our exits. I think I'm going to do an exit to the left and right and just worry about that as far as exploring the map, and just keep the central blocked in. Oh boy. So let's get going. First things first, I definitely want to... Alright, so we are working on ventilation systems. We need to just get going on research and getting through all of that. We are currently researching this. A lot of people will go into the slime biome and just kind of, core it out without worrying about any of it. I actually, in my last couple playthroughs, do enjoy using the gas mask, taking your time, setting it up, and not allowing any of that. Then you don't have to worry about any slime lung. Not that slime lung is really too bad to deal with. It's annoying at best, but it's just, it's there, so why not use it? It does take a little bit longer, but patience is definitely key in a lot of aspects of this game, in my opinion. How far is 26 again? To here. So that's 20. Oh yeah, I should have known that because I did that there. So this will yeah, so I'm going to wind up walling this off. I would like to, when this research is done, I think I'm going to research insulated tiles. So that way I could start building the core of the base. And I still haven't discovered the frozen biome at all, which is kind of alarming that there is no... I'm guessing there's one up here, but there's no, unless there's another one down here. I don't know. This is just crazy to me that there's not one. Usually there's one right to the left or right of your starting area. So ice is going to be a little bit of a trek. Let's get this water tank going. How's the carbon dioxide doing here? Yeah, I need to get going on ventilation. So let's start going. Let's get our nature reserve and then let's start going up. How about that? No, that's not the button I wanted. I wanted M. Okay, we don't actually need to do all of that. That's fine. That's fine. That's fine for right now, guys. Good job. Worry about that more later. How about let's clean this up so we don't have wet toesies. Oh boy. And I'm working on 3 times speed for this. Normally I do most of my stuff on 2 times speed when I'm actually just playing. I have this feeling of, since I'm recording for YouTube, that I need to be more rushed to be entertaining, otherwise people are going to be bored. But I guess if people are interested in watching it, they're going to watch it anyway, right? And I need to I need to figure out where I'm going to start storing polluted water. So I should probably worry about water tanks, huh? Well, I definitely want this water tank over here. Is it going to let me? No way. Is it really going to let me mop up that little section of polluted water? Check that out. How cool would that be? And then I don't have to worry about that. I mean, a little bit isn't that big of a deal. Okay, and survey says... damn it. Hmm. Hmm. This is just annoying. I highly recommend never taking floral scent because it's just annoying to deal with. Decreased athletics, increased bladder, decreased bathroom. That I don't really necessarily care about. Supplying, cooking, doctoring. I mean, Max is going to be our cook. And I can actually put him as a cook and a doctor. So I think Max is going to wind up becoming Dr. Cookie. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. Welcome to the colony, Max the cook. Alright, so that's 5 duplicants. Where is schedule? Wait, who was it that... Who's it that had early bird? Nisbet likes to punch people to show her affection. Shabby dresser, standard descriptions, gourmet. Early bird. Early bird was Ren. That's right. So schedule, we're going to move Ren to... No, we're going to keep Ren. You know what, I'm just going to move Max. So Max is going to get extra long sleep. And then skills and Max. And you're going right into cooking, Max. And you need to get going. You need to get on that. And now that we have 5, I want to add another outhouse. And somebody get down here and mop that up, please. Did I research? I need to get into here and then here. Alright, come on, guys. Good job, Ada. Thanks. You're my hero. Niz... What? Why? 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 Why did you not go to the bed? What was that all about? Okay, I have no idea. I guess he just wanted to sleep on the floor. That's fine. Good job, Max. I'm proud of you. You're doing great, buddy. Welcome to the colony. Yep. See, you heard me. Okay. Anyway, um, do we not have plenty of meal? All right, there we go. There we go. Cool. Moving right along. All right, we're kind of, sort of, mostly back in business now, in a very long roundabout way. So next, what I want to do is I definitely want to. How do I want? So I want this to. Hmm. Hmm. How far over is 26? 25, 26. So what we're gonna do here is, that's 26, right? Yeah, that's 26. All right. So we're gonna dig over through here. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna come down. We're gonna get this water situation taken care of. Because I'm gonna dig down through here. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna build this across the bottom. And then what I'll wind up doing is I'll squish it up. Um, I'll use the tile trick, and I'll just build up. So I'll build the bottom row, and then when that's built, then I'll build another row and build that up, and I'll do it up to here because I want to actually have it confined within relatively the same grid, just for neatness purposes. You don't have to do that. I'm making extra steps for myself just because that's the way I like to play. Um, we're doing fine on food. We don't have to worry about that. We got some pickled meal going now, so we have a little bit better quality of food than just meal lice. Just trying to get this ranching done, or researching done. Alright, so that's done. So that should be, let's get the next one going away. So now I have the park sign and the refrigerator and all of that. So let's go right into there. And now let's get the nature reserve. Is that under, no, that's under, yeah, it is. It's under furniture. Park sign. Slap that right there. And then build a door here. And we're going to build that there. So then that'll be a nature reserve, and all right, and that's, I forgot, since we have the airflow tiles, I would like to get, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's 12 on each side. Increase airflow, better breathability through the base. All right, so now as we're going up here, definitely want to get, I need to do something with this carbon dioxide. I handled this. So let's do this a little bit at a time here. Wait. No, let's not do that just yet. Yeah, knock that out so that falls down. You know, it's funny because, like, I know a lot of the content creators with oxygen not included, when they're doing miscellaneous projects, they'll do a speed up in, like, post editing, Um, Hopefully by the time I get to my second playthrough, I'll have a greater understanding of that type of stuff. Because I do fear that, whereas this is going to be an interesting concept, parts of this might be boring because I'm new, I don't really know how to talk, but again, it's all part of the learning process. I've said that about 300 times because I'm just trying to fill the dead air space. Sip of coffee. Oh, hey, look, we have some blueprints. What new pants do we get? Doesn't matter if I'm in Monster Hunter or Oxygen Not Included. I'm making new pants or gloves. Those are cool. Nice. Just keep cooking, just keep cooking. What are you doing, buddy? Oh, cool. Good job. I do. Hmm, hmm. I have not researched. Well, you know what? We'll get deodorizers going next. Duplicate skills. What do we got? Ren. Um. Hmm. Well, yeah, I'm gonna need a skill scrubber then, but I want to make sure to be able to, because I'm going up. I mean, I don't think I'm gonna encounter abyssalite, but just in case, because I need to. I want to get this sorted, and then I want to get the carbon dioxide and get ventilation sorted. And I want to get. I should probably get my ranching going better. I want to move on to bristle blossoms, but I want my water tank more taken care of. And I was able to look at that. It did let them get down here and mop that up, so save that. And then what I'll wind up doing is I'll wind up just pumping this up into here and combining everything into this tank. Let's do this. And hopefully they don't get themselves killed in the process. I'm going to watch this, and I don't like that. We're going to fix this now that I have the airflow tiles. We're gonna actually make this that, and then we're gonna make that, 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 airflow, 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 airflow. There. And that's pretty much how I set all my stuff up, just so then things don't, because stuff can pass through the doors, but you'll get pockets that'll get caught up here or something, and it's annoying, so. There. So now we have, and we're looking really breathable. That is, just need to get this sorted, get the water tank done, and then we'll start working our way upward and see if we can't find our way into space and get a ventilation system set up so we can deal with the carbon dioxide. Research. I literally. Right, so we can move on to ranching. We can get that going next also, but I do want to get. I'm drawing a blank in my brain. This. I want insulated tiles so I can start worrying about insulating and deodorant. Mm, mm. Deodorizers first, insulated tiles second. Ventilation, yeah, so we're good on that. Got all that going. What? Why are you going through that way, buddy? Yeah, I don't understand what you're doing, Max. Why did you go that way? Get rid of that. Actually, well, no, that doesn't necessarily really matter. I'm gonna wind up having to move the pitcher pump down. Well, we'll see. I just realized something. I can avoid all of this if I build this here. Maybe, hopefully. Damn it. Well, it's okay. I mean, it should be okay. I genuinely have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just hoping that this doesn't overflow that. Should be alright, I think. I am going to be just focusing on this because this is where duplicants can do stupid stuff. Oh, we have... Choose a blueprint. I don't want to take another duplicant right now. Decrease strength, no. We're just going to take the blossom seeds for now. We'll stick with 5. At least until I get a little bit more handle on things. Building lacks resources, electric grill. Okay. No big deal. No big deal. Alright, well, at least the pitcher pump's back in. Well, I'm doing this a little bass-backwards from what I had originally intended in my brain, but that's okay. It's all fine. Everything's fine. As we're digging this out, this should drop down. Yeah, we should be alright. And then that is... Nope. That's 26. Nope, that's 27. 26 was the ladder. So I want to build this row here. Cancel that. Build this. No, no, wait. Build the bottom row first. Please don't drown. No more deaths. No, no more deaths, please. Yeah, we're gonna do this, and then yeah, definitely need to tackle this carbon dioxide issue. I mean, I could put in a carbon skimmer, but I don't have a polluted water tank, and I think what I'm going to wind up doing is once I get this situated, I'll clear this out and I'll put a polluted water tank underneath it. And then as I core this, I can pump the polluted water into the tank here, because then I'll have at least 2 tanks inside the base, and then I can worry about everything else outside of the base. And again, there is like 45 million different ways you could do all of this. This is just kind of the way that my brain thinks and the way that I'm going through stuff. If you have any comments or if you're seeing things that I'm missing, feel free to leave them in the comments below. As I'm doing this, I'm very much open to suggestions, criticism, constructive criticism, of course, because I am just trying to learn. That's the whole point of all of this. All right, Max, go to bed. Everybody else, figure the rest of this stuff out. We at research, almost done. Good job, Nicola. So I want to get this built, and then I want to get this squished up to here, and then once that's done, wait, did I? Refinement. No, did not. I thought I researched. Drawing a blank here. Where's the carbon skimmer? Should be under... Hmm? I'm so confused. Oh, what? I apologize. My brain sometimes just, I completely forget things. Because I know it's here, I just don't remember what it's under. And because I have the pressure of... Oh, yeah, I'm currently researching it. Never mind. Because I have the pressure of this whole, like, online recording thing, and I'm still not comfortable. My brain is panicking, but forcing myself to be uncomfortable will help me become comfortable. Do the thing that you haven't done, and then therefore it no longer becomes a thing you haven't done. Right? Right. Well, that's how it makes sense in my head. That's kind of like what I've done most of my life. Forced myself into quote unquote uncomfortable situations so that way then it's done and over and it is no longer an uncomfortable situation and it's just a situation then that I have already experienced. Yeah, I know. This is why I'm paying attention to this because one of you is going to get yourself killed if I don't watch you. 3 times speed. We are well past the New Hope. I'm pretty sure they don't have New Hope anymore, right? I actually don't even know where that, yeah, because I think that would be under status, right? I don't remember. Okay, well that's all done. So now we can just mow through this. So we'll get this built. And once that's done, we can build the next layer. Come on, guys. There you go. And then once that's done, I can come through and delete the bottom part, and then that way it'll be even with the 4 tile high, and I will feel accomplished. And that's kind of the whole point. And then I will come down here and we'll build another tank down here. I'm going to core this out. I'm going to allow the carbon dioxide to flow down here more to give a little bit more room. Research. Let's keep the research going. Keep the research going. Insulated tiles. Good job, guys. Enjoy that food. And then as far as temperature is concerned, considering, man, it is. Hmm. Oh, I think that's a little bit of an ice biome peeking out over there. It looks like ice, maybe. Um, I'd like to build my power generators. They're in or close to the ice biome until later on when I get cooling. Then I don't have to worry about it so much. Yeah, they're having a hard time because it's like the carbon dioxide is still keeping it like right here. There's no real, it's just waiting for it to pour over and there's no real place for it to go down here. And see, this is where I would actually come through and use the oxygen masks, which is why I do think they're a great addition. A lot of the problem that I feel most players will have is um, they feel the need to rush things, and I'm struggling with it as I'm doing this playthrough, honestly, because uh, for your entertainment purposes. But if you take your time and you actually, don't rush things. That's why that when I showed that I did get to cycle 600, but I had never launched a rocket. That's because I was really taking my time to try and learn all of this. Hey guys, do you want to get in there and finish building that? Construction. Priority. Build that. Do it now. Chop chop. Good job, guys. Get it done. So that way I can come through and delete the rest of this and we can move on. And that would be great. Thanks. Good job. Good job, team. All right, and now that that's done, so now I've squished all that water and combined all of that, and we finally have a tank. And technically, what I want to do then is I want to actually build this, and I want to build this. Actually, I guess that ladder doesn't necessarily need to go all the way up there, does it? No, it doesn't. No, because I'm going to squish the water over one more, and now we'll have a nice, clean water tank, and yay. I've seen multiple people talk about how, you can just work around, and you can just work around all the different pockets of water and use them. But because my brain, the way that my brain works is I'm trying to like think future and like organization and neat and tidy and kind of like, one step at a time type deal. So just for right now, for whatever sake, I'm going to keep this tank and I will do my best to either top it off at some point because we need to get out then, because once we get to the electrolyzer setup and we are producing oxygen that way, I need to find a geyser. I haven't seen anything other than that carbon dioxide vent, but let me actually, I didn't see any other. Nope, we're gonna have to do some more exploring. It looks like the vents there's no close by vents. So there's no water producers nearby. But, alright, so we'll core this out. To allow more space for carbon dioxide to flow down through, and then I just realized this should go up one more. Well, no, it's fine. It's not going to be completely even. It's not that big of a deal. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Because technically what I should do then is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I should do this. And then I should do this. And we're just working in carbon dioxide, because why not? I'm hoping that by digging all of this out, this will come down, and the gas pressure will push that down. This is very breathable. Relax, guys. I'm not going to have you down here much longer. I promise. I'm going to set this up as my polluted water reservoir real quick. And then that way, that's done. And then I'll set up a pitcher pump and oh yeah, I almost forgot. I wanted to do this, and I wanted to do this, and I'll set that to sweep only. Or to clean water only. And I'll have clean water. If it needs to get dropped off, it can get dropped off in here. Liquid water. I can leave that on for right now, as long as they're only putting clean water in there. I'll turn it to sweep only if I run into an issue. And then I'm going to do that, because then I'll also wind up dropping Pacus in here as well. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this, I wanted to do that, and I want to do that, that, this, yeah, and then five, that'll be for ice later if this does heat up. Same thing for this. Just mirroring it. Just mirroring it, moving right along. Still okay, plenty of food. Oxygen is set. Oxygen is pretty much handled. Power is currently handled. Blueprint. Anybody interesting? Anybody interesting? No. Decrease construction, increase it. Nope. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. We'll take the rest for right now. Print. Taking our time. Duplicate skills. Ada. We're just going to keep moving Ada towards mechanerics engine operating, so that way when we get to that point, she can build conveyor rails. Outdoor renovation. It's not raw. Red light, green light. Good egg. Oh, did that stone hatch hatch? Did that stone hatch hatch? How much hatch could a hatch 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 if a hatch hatch had to hatch? I don't understand what I just said there or why I said it. I've got nothing. Room overlay. Park. Hmm? Why? 32 tiles. It needs to be 32 tiles. That's why. Okay. Worry about that later. Get this going. Ice. I haven't discovered it yet, so I can't even bother. It's alright, I'll just stare at... What? Yeah, I know filters haven't been... Okay, whatever. It's fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine here. How are you? Moving right along. Take that out. See, this is the part where it would be like... It would make sense to just fast forward through. Like, oh, hey, and then through the magic of television, just have it done. I promise I'll learn how to do that eventually. I mean, I kind of have an understanding of how to do it as it stands, but... Come on, guys. Come on, dig faster. I understand, you gotta breathe. I get it. I know, I'm having you work in carbon dioxide. It's not fun. That's my research. No research selected. Cool. I think I have all of the basic stuff handled that I would need to get handled for right now. Because I have the basic automation done, that's fine. We're gonna get the sensors going because I'm going to need those pretty soon as well. And I think that might take care of all of the immediate needs, and then I can move into just slowly unlocking everything. Because I definitely want the sensors for setting up some systems real soon. Oh, I'm definitely going to need Atmos sensor. Yeah, no, I'm going to have to do this next. But I definitely need the NOT gates. And I need the gas sensors for ventilation purposes, which I will show soon. Polluted water. Don't, Max, why are you just standing there, dude? Stop it. Go cook something. Yeah, I only have 10 plants, by the way. You know, with 5 duplicates, they eat 1,000 per. This is going to give me more than enough to just sustain these guys for a while. So I don't have to really rush anything. I could take my time to get to bristle blossoms and get my hatches going. I still need to figure out. I think what I might wind up doing here is... Actually, I might wind up just coring this, putting an oxygen mask situation here and coring out through that way. Yeah. Wait, bed 6 out of 5. What? Why does it say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Oh, is that still assigned to Gene? Is that what was going on there? Is that why he was sleeping on the floor? I thought that would have automatically taken it. That explains so much. Okay. I don't know if that's exactly what just happened. Hmm. Interesting. Very interesting. Alright, we're getting this cord out. Carbon dioxide is still just neatly sitting on top of the water here. I feel like I should probably just turn this into an airflow tile. And I feel like if we destroy this, and then if I set up a ladder system over here, that's not what I want to do. None of that slime, right? Because I don't want to handle that before I'm ready to handle that. Because I'm not ready to handle that yet. I've definitely done a couple runs where I just said screw it and just like dug through here and just cored it out and just dealt with slime lung, which you can do. It's just annoying. And I'm going to try and do things the right way. They might be a little slow and methodical, and gameplay might be a little boring at times, but I'm going to try and do things the quote-unquote right way. Whatever that may be. If you don't want to do them the right way, you can always do them the left way. Up, down, diagonal. Diagonally. Diagonally. Did he just say what did he say? Diagonally? That's what I thought he said. Any Harry Potter fans out there? Of course there are. Everybody's a Harry Potter fan. Comment below what house you were sorted into, because we all know you took a house sorting quiz. I am Gryffindor. Max, going into cooking too. You get an even better chef hat. Go you. Proud of you. Good job. Sorry you didn't have a bed for the longest time. Nisbet. I'm just going to go straight into digging. I'm not too... Oh, I'm going to have to... No, okay. Yeah, I don't need to worry about diamond and obsidian for a hot minute, so we're going to go through here so that way we can get into demolition, because I completely forgot that that was a thing. Yeah. So, almost done with this water tank here. I really just want them to finish this. I know I haven't been doing too much else. I just want this to get done. And then actually in the process of doing this, let's just get ventilation, gas pump. I'm going to stick this here for right now. And then we're going to make a beeline up north as best we can. Possibly, hopefully avoiding all of the toxic gases. Because I would like to get my ventilation and stop having to deal with all that carbon dioxide buildup. Nicola, yeah, we're gonna... You are our new researcher, so you're gonna have to be able to analyze stuff. God, I hope I get a researcher soon. Colony summary. What else do we get? To pay the bills. Yay, good job. Alright. Algae, 18 tons. Still plenty. I mean, and there's so much left on the... I barely scratched the surface on any of this. So much copper down here, too. You know what? I'm going to queue up another 20 of these to be done. Because we're going to need a lot more smart batteries eventually at some point. I'm just coring this out to allow carbon dioxide flow. Automation, or oh, he's still researching it, isn't he? Almost done, right? Right. There we go. There we go. So we're going to do gas element sensor. We're going to do NOT gate. Wait, am I doing this? Oh my god, it's been a minute. Yeah, right? Yeah, yes. Okay. I kind of know what I'm doing. I'm remembering. Gas pipe. And then we're just going to run this. We're just going to start running that up and get that ready. And then automation wire. This is definitely sloppy. But basically I'm going to be setting this up so that this is never not sensing oxygen. It'll turn the pump on. If it starts sensing oxygen, it'll turn the pump off. I wanted to go one step further with this and put it on a timer. Do I want to do that right now? No, it's fine. I don't need to worry about that too much. I can get more fancy later. So that's still oxygen. I don't want to go through. I'm going to try and weave my way through this. I know the best thing to do is to go straight up through, but I really don't want to go through the hydrogen and chlorine. Well, I guess hydrogen wouldn't be that big of a deal right now, because that'll just flow up. It's really just the chlorine I don't want floating down into the base. You know what? Hold on. Let's stop this for right now. Let's just deal with that. You can go straight. Oh, okay, so there's some chlorine there. If we have to take a turn, we will. And base, insulated tile. Um, I'm just trying to think about how I want to do this. Because it's not going to be a perfect little box. I mean, I'm clearly overthinking everything. This isn't done yet. I need to get ranching going for sure so I can start moving on to meat. Choose a blueprint. What do we got? Cannot do researching errands, plant murderer. Machinery, medicine, husbandry, agriculture, yokel. This auto. Yeah. Yep, because I'm definitely going to want another rancher and a farmer. We just started a cycle, so I'll have plenty of time to get a bed up for him. So Otto is going to be a farming / rancher and a general overall workhorse. So we're going to call you a farmcher because it's a combination of farmer rancher because he's going to be doing both. Welcome to the colony, Otto. Professional farmcher. We need to put you. We need to get you a bed. Need to get you a bed. You know, I kind of want to move these coal generators and move them down here for right now. So that way, as they pump carbon dioxide, it stays down here, and then the gas pump will be able to blah, 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 and I think that's what we're going to do. And we'll just reroute power. So first things first, smart battery. I didn't think any of this through, did I? Well, you know what? We're going to do airflow tile, and we're going to do that many. Then we're going to do this. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to take this, and we're going to grab that. We're going to put that. I'm going to leave space for a power transformer. Not that I need it at the moment. Drop that there. I'm going to take this. I'm going to drop this. One there. One there. And then... So confused. Why is that only 3 high? I think I messed something up here. 4. Oh, well, I can't do that because I put the pump in the wrong place. I mean, I can rip this out later. This, the repetitive saying of, I can always rip that out later. We're going to get Atmos sensors going. Keep the research going. Always keep the research going. They're a little stone hatchling. Yeah, no, I need to get ranches going. I need to do everything. A little bit of everything, all of the time. So technically, yeah, technically that should be down 1. That's... I swear I clicked on the ladder like 4 times. Okay. Not everything has to be perfect. Sometimes messy is fun. Why are you not building these? Come on, guys. Another set of ladders there. I actually do want another set of ladder there, and that's fine. Wait, what did I do here? 20, it's 26 wide there. Okay. I don't know how I did that, but sure, whatever. Get rid of that then. I'll delete that then. Get built. And yeah, so once again, I didn't really get much done at all this time, did I? And this is what winds up happening. So you'll watch. Oh, I need to get deodorizers going. I'm pretty sure I actually. Yep. Definitely need a deodorizer. Definitely need a deodorizer. And power. Because now we're going to start getting into the nitty gritty. Oh, and I still need a bed. We're going to move the rock crusher. We're going to cancel that. We're going to cancel that, and we're going to deconstruct that. And temporarily, we're just going to make another bedroom over here for right now. We'll move the rock crusher down here. Moving right along. Because Otto doesn't have a place to sleep. Excuse me. Refinement. Rock Crusher. Power Wire. And we're just going to do it this way. So, 1, 2, 3, 5. Because we'll hit 10, and then when we have full sustainability and the whole base is set up, then we'll start rapid expansion search. All right, just going to start knocking the rest of these out. Going through and getting all of these standard and just work our way down through all of these. It's coming along. It's coming along. It's going to... We are on speed 3, so we're just going to go through and let this play out. Nope, got to put that there. And we'll get that cleaned up. There we go. Get that nice and cleaned up. Why is that not... Why is nobody doing that? Sweep that. Is that built? Finish that. So we're coming up on the end of the episode here. I just want to finish up. I'm going to get what is on the map before we end this episode. Get this all said and done. And then... So we're going to relocate these down here. Get this set up. We have doing a lot better as far as the carbon dioxide is moving down. We'll get that set up. And then next episode, when I come back through, or when I come back, we'll get on to getting the ranches set up, getting more of the base built out, and getting more of a handle on things. Going to be set to oxygen. Yes, there is no power right now, but so what you do is you put your gas pump down, you have a gas element sensor, so this is going to be set to oxygen. It's then hooked into the NOT gate. The NOT gate is then what's hooked up to the gas pump. So if this is ever not detecting oxygen, it turns the gas pump on. As soon as this is detecting oxygen, it will then turn the gas pump off. But it looks like, all right, and we got a bed set up for Otto. And I just want to get this set up here. I think what I'm going to do is a little bit off camera. I will do a little bit more just refining and cleaning all of this stuff up. And then we'll pick back up a little bit more cleanup. I'm not going to continue too much more on this, but I just want to get a little bit that's more taken care of. Meteor showers. Let's just, actually, well, you know what, while we're here, let's just, construction, just get this done, knock this out. That way it's said and done. Insignificant oxygen generation. That's not true. Because 2 of these can support, I think 2 of these can support 10 dupes, if I remember correctly. But it is, I mean, we have cored out quite a larger space. But yeah, so for sure, next episode we're going to start doing ranching and bristle blossoms, and then we'll start thinking about how we're going to core into slime biome But for the most part, as we scroll out here, we got a handle on things, even though we had a death in the colony already. And somebody please sweep that. Somebody? Anybody? And we'll get ranching going. And we'll figure out how we're going to work our way up through here and get our ventilation system up and running. But I think, all right, those are done. I'm just going to finish up doing a little bit of this stuff off camera, but that's an hour, and I'm just going to call it there because that's where I said I wanted to keep it. So thank you very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Till then, take care. Stay safe. Bye-bye.